95. Scrolling through ancient past lives streams as explained by the ancient spirit Tralaka. This video, Tralaka has taken the time out to better explain on this viewing down live streams. Though understand, a person's live stream is seen as a being such as an old spirit, a new spirit, or ancient spirit. Now, the ancient spirit Tralaka understands when he looks down the old streams of information from beings such as far past lives, ancient past lives. There can be information that is still very much adhered and very much sticky, fastened to the walls or rather sides of the stream that are not, how would you say, willing or not willing at all to be loosened so they can be observed and talked about. Now this can be from a past life issues that a spirit being still needs to resolve or admit to, as well as probables from this life cycle on Earth or other planets or moons. The wrongful training growing up that insists that there is only one life or that there's no such things as anything else but what you're being taught, regardless of what that is. There are far horrible amounts of false propaganda programming, not just on Earth, but on other worlds that really hold the being down of different forms and sizes from progressing in their life and in their future life streams. That, however, they would not know in ancient life if there's sent them a postcard because they've been so falsely programmed for the benefit of control by only a few members of the planet. It is things like this that can prevent even like humans here on Earth from assessing their ancient lives to better understand who they are, as well as better understand their role here on this Earth, whether it be multiple lives or in this particular life. Once again, to remind the viewers that this being far outside of understanding of whom you are, let's say, if you're really removed from understanding and who you are, this can and many times does affect where you are going, when it is, in what timeline you are going to be living as a spirit being of variable form. How will your next life unfold without your greater expression and your inner spirit planning on what the next life, even in just the basics, will be for? And finally, why you're going to live at a such and such life or combined sets of lives. For this here is why, this part of the why part that is like the frosting, the very frosting on the cake. For it layers in so many different factors which will or could reoccur or occur based upon your reasons of why. It is layered also in situations by negative or positive or whatever. There's so many different flavorings within this part of why. The negative and whatever will unroll into many lives, many times, Pandora boxes in your lives, so to speak, not a literal box, but a figurative situation in your life, in which you will struggle in that next life or next lives quite a few times, depending on just how much you screwed yourself because of the callous attitude of, whatever, or just negativeness. Now, this can be taken care of, in the earlier parts of this video in understanding. Though you need to understand and become a master of your future life. It is your responsibility. It is not somebody else's. For those who do not make a sound, conscious choices in the planning of future life and lives, the odds is that you will become a long time and many lives continually in that same cycle of life in or on that planet or planetary system or moon system that you are in or on right now. Until you become to understand that it is truly your responsibility to plan your future life with appropriate desires, which will benefit you the absolute most in all the aspects, including joy and the passions and the pleasure. This here also includes what you have done or are doing in the present life in the living multi-dimensional multi-universe, in which the living universe will begin to open up for you. It will begin to open up for you, and you will find again in different parts of the living universe that in different lives that you are having fully different experiences, and that your spirit is being housed in truly a different form of host body that you've never had before, that may not at all look like an earth human, because you begin to make choices and decisions about your future life. It allows these things to to occur. I'm sorry. This here also includes what you have done or doing in the present life in the living multi-dimensional multi-universe. All of these factors need to be able to be understood by the outer expression and the inner spirit of Earth humans, as well as other civilizations in which upon in other parts of the living universe that have similar troubles and understandings, because of there being small factors of beings trying to hold them back to be good workers. Though, understand that here really that what you have done in the ancient past is not who you are now, though it is a part of your life stream, which can greater enhance your life stream, which you can use to flow better in your now life stream. By understanding your journeys in your ancient past, like things you need to work on or things you really need to stop, like now, because it keeps you opening Pandora boxes. It's those Pandora boxes again in a person's life that should not be there, because a Pandora box is never a good thing if you make the mistake and open it, because they don't close. Or by the understanding of your ancient lives, you begin to flow better in the flow in your now life stream, which is very much in the one that spirit beings should strive to be, that is beneficial not just for them but for other spirit beings in and around their areas. Now this here is the ancient spirit Tralaka. As always, my friends, grow to understand who you are and loosen then truly the shackles of the long time false propaganda programming used on this planet against both the outer expression human and their inner spirit to try to control. Remember, you have the authority, each one of you, to become the master of your individual life stream, both now and your future life stream. Good night.